Finally, the day came and we were so excited. We've been waiting for this day for so long. So we took Trinity. We were taken to the bus stop by our uncle and our grandfather. And oh my God, this bus, I just fell in love. They really took details to matter. They have a space for you where you can rest your feet and a table where you can eat from. You can place your food over there. And then they also have screens and this ambient lighting that really looks so nice during the night. Then of course the seats are recliners, so you can just push them back. So guys, the craziest thing that happened during this travel is that I almost got caught. So this is the video I was recording just before a Ugandan policeman approached me. You can hear it. Stop what you're doing. So he told me to stop recording fast. I think it's just so that I can't get him on camera or on voice record as he was talking to me. And then he showed me this police badge. I didn't quite get to see his name, but I saw that it was written Ugandan police. They have, it looks like an ID, a Kenyan national card, but it was actually a Ugandan police identification card. So he asked me to step out of the line. I think he thought that I was alone. I was traveling by myself. So I stepped out of the line and I went to the far back. And then he started telling me, so you know what you were doing was wrong. And I said I was sorry. Mind you guys that this guy was in civilian wear. He was not wearing any sort of uniform, so you can't really know whether the ID is actually his or he just borrowed it from someone, because we also know the same thing happens in Kenya where people dress up as cops and they even have these police guns, but they are not really cops. So I went to the far back of the line and then he told me that what I was doing was wrong, i.e. recording, and mind you, I was just taking a selfie video of myself. I had not recorded anything else. So I said I was sorry, and I said that I didn't know that it was wrong. And he told me that ignorance is not defense when it comes to law, which of course we all know. So my mom came and she tried to I don't know, intercept. She said she was sorry, what. You know, she was just trying to talk this guy down, but the guy could not hear any of it. He even started saying that my mom was rude because, you know, my mom will stand up for me at any given cost. So this guy was like, so I want to take you girls to this police station so that you can write your statements. And you know, my mom was like, okay, fine, let's go, sir, let's go. We'd rather do this right now because we don't want to keep the rest of the people in the bus waiting. So let's go, let's get this done. Where is the police station? Where are we supposed to write down our statements? So this guy he didn't really expect us to be like that. He expected some people who are going to chicken out and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, don't take me in, you know. But we were not those people. He even at some point threatened that we will sleep in a Ugandan jail cell. And my mom was like, okay, fine. Because he was asking my mom to go back to the line, but my mom was like, no, I can't go back to the line and leave my child in a foreign land. This is also my child. In as much as she has her own identification card, she's still under my roof. She's still under my care. She's still my child. So I will not leave her under any circumstances. We'd rather all stay here, all four of us, or go back to Kenya. I mean, we're not so far from Kenya because we were at the Busia border. So, man, this cop was just having a hard time. He kept on saying, I am police. You see, I am police, and showing us the identification card. He was just really trying to intimidate us, but we could not be intimidated. A conductor from our bus came around and he just kind of talked to my mom. And in other words, he told my mom that she can just pay the guy some money so that he can stop harassing us and all of that. So after that conductor said that, my mom asked just casually, like, so what do you want? And then this guy said that he wanted 3,000 Kenya shillings. My mom told him, we don't have 3,000 Kenya shillings. And then the guy again, he got agitated. He was like, so why are you asking me? Who do you want? What do you want? Why are you asking me? Why did you ask me what I wanted? You know, so my mom just told him, we don't have 3,000, mister. We'd rather go back to Kenya. If you don't want us to delete the video that you're saying is illegal to take, then let us go back to our country. And then the same conductor just told my mom to go away, and then I was left with the alleged policeman by myself. I wasn't scared. So when I remained, he just told me again. He kept on repeating himself. he said again, what you were doing was wrong. So I saw that I should just humble so that this story, it just dies over there. So I just said, you guys, you know what, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was wrong, and I will just delete the video here so that you know that I did not have any bad intentions with it. I'm sorry if you're hearing noise in the background. Those are my cousins playing. So he watched me delete it. So after deleting it, he told me that I should go to the immigration offices and then get some money. He mentioned 1,000 Kenya shillings, of which I told him that I am not working, so I don't have any money that I can bribe him with. And then I just walked away. But you guys, let me tell you something. Well, if you're traveling from Kenya to Uganda, you should be ready for a headache, because the Kenya Ugandan immigration services, they're kind of poor. Those people really like bribery, even more than the Kenyan offices, because we also know that Kenyan offices do take a lot of bribery. But the Ugandan situation is worse. They just look for the tiniest mistake. Like, we had this yellow fever cards. You're giving yellow fever cards after you get vaccinated. So this guy was just trying to look for a way that he would get some more money off of us. He even asked for the receipt of the yellow fever. And mind you, that's not even a requirement. The receipt of the yellow fever that you're given is not a requirement. And it does not even prove that the document is legal or illegal. It doesn't prove that you were vaccinated in the first place. So yeah, they just really look for money. They'll look for any way to squeeze you if they get a chance. So if you're traveling from Kenya to Uganda or Rwanda through Uganda, just make sure that you have all your documents intact, and that you don't let them budge you. Okay, so we're Kenyans and we're used to these things, but if you're watching from any other country, just be ready for the sort of harassment that we witnessed, and just be strong and don't budge. Don't let anyone tell you. Also, just know, you can state that you know your rights, or like, when they ask you for something like the receipt, you can be like, how will a receipt prove that this card is original, that it's not illegal, that I got vaccinated, because when you are ballsy like that, they'll see that this is a no-nonsense person, and they'll just let you go, in as much as they will still disturb you for a few hours. So after that, I just took out my book. This is way into the Rwandan border, and then we got in Rwanda. We waited for aunt. I was so tired here. My head was aching. I was just waiting to get home. And then finally, our aunt came and we got home. Thank you for watching so far, and be sure to subscribe for more.